Hey, it's me, Jo from Jo's Sleep and Slim Down Journey, and I'm really excited to be here. Literally, yes, I am excited. I am really excited to be here again with my vibration plate, the LifePro. I think it's got magnets or something. It's got 3 different vibration settings. It's amazing. Anyway, the reason why I'm so excited is because I put a lymphatic drainage workout out there yesterday, a modified version. Because obviously I've got Sir Michael here, McCain, and it's doing really well, which is fabulous. But one thing, purple bellflower, purple rain, even Miss Mary's singing for you, bellflower. Anyway, purple bellflower, she said, "Cho, that's brilliant because I didn't know what to do with the resistance bands on the LifePro, on the vibration plates." So that's what I'm going to show you today. Okay, I'm in position. I'm on the LifePro. I'm going to put my feet where it says running. So we're going to try and get a good workout in today. Still modified. Okay, I'm going to use program 2 today. So I'm going to start it now. I'm going to start first of all with a warm-up. I'm saying I'm doing a warm-up. I'm already sweating buckets. And that was just setting up the thing. This LifePro machine, it can take weights up to 350 kilos, no, 350 pounds, but it weighs a fair few kilos. Anyway, let me get started. Okay, so we start by welcome in the day. Welcome in. I'm doing this standing up because I wanted to get a lot happening with my legs first before I moved to doing the arms. So I did some of those. Welcome in, good morning, good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning to you. Do love the vibration plate. Okay, we're going to do some shoulder rolls. Okay, now obviously I need Colin at night time. Colin's my CPAP machine, so when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is I do some shoulder rolls and then sort of like yawn and stretch it out. With Sir Michael, obviously I've got my dexterity issues and my mobility issues, so I'm doing, instead of doing it 2, I'm doing 1 at a time. You can also do the sitting. In fact, let me show you these next bits sitting. Okay, so we're going to do the wrist, what we're calling these, the wrist curls. I don't know. Obviously, I make all this stuff as I go along. I don't know what they're all called. It's been years and years and years since I've been in a gym. Okay, so we do those. We go up, we go down, we go up. Oh, you can feel that in the vagus nerves. You know that vagus nerve, that bit between shoulder blades, when you lift it up like that, you can feel it. Oh. Right, I'm going to do the C. You know, remember we did the sun earlier. Hold on, Sir Michael, we're not over there. So now we're doing the C. You know, let's open up our chest. Is that what they call it? I don't know. I like doing that. Whee! When you were a kid. Remember when you were a kid? You'd be on the slide. Whee! Anyway, let's start with some of these much promised resistance band workouts. So, I think yesterday, in my first video, I showed you hold on. This is the problem I have, look, with the dexterity. So I showed you that one where you can really feel that. So I showed you that one already. And I showed you the lifting up our shopping. Is that what we call it? Bicep bicep curls, I think that's what it's supposed to be called. That's what Calamity Jane told me to call it. She says, Jo, the bicep curls. Like, right, which one's the bicep? I don't know. Okay, so then the next thing that I always do is I like to do the rowing. Hold on, let me get myself positioned higher on this chair. So, I like to do the rowing. And of course, when you put your feet on the resistance bands, it adds more resistance. So you'll notice by crossing the bands over and then putting your feet on top of them, when you go to do the pull-up, you know, you're holding your abdomens in, you know, holding them tight, and you pull up like that. Ooh. There we go. I am sailing. Oh no, that's not sailing, is it? Sailing's another one. Sailing's with a sail. Oh my goodness. Right. Sail away, sail away, sail away. Right, there's a song for every move. Okay, so that's another brilliant one. So I showed you those 3 yesterday. I want to show you a couple more. Okay. This one is without doubt my favourite one. Hold on. Gotta get up again. And I've got Sir Michael with me. Right. Now, if you don't need someone like Sir Michael and do the cane, if you don't need that, you can do this with 2 arms and on both, you know, both feet. Okay. This one I call this the ski curl. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be, but it reminds me of skiing. So what you do, first we get the band. You see the band's like that, and you can do lifts like that and all sorts. But I'm going to show you the ski curl. So you get it like that, chuck, it's under your elbow, okay? Tuck it under your elbow, go into a squat, and then do that. Oh, really feeling that, especially when you've got your legs wider. This is, and remember, hold your abs in. This is a full body workout, right here. Just do 10 minutes of this. I mean, look at me, I'm sweating buckets. Okay, so that's one of my favourite ones. Okay, there's also, I call this the T-Rex. Right, I've got to get my feet sorted, look. So, my T-Rex, got my foot on the band because we're doing more of the resistance. And then, the T-Rex is reaching out. It's trying to reach out, look. But it can't go anywhere because its arms aren't long enough. So if you do that, I call it a T-Rex. Now if you do that as a squat, oh my days, you're really feeling that one. Okay, so the last one I want to show you is the, oh, let me get a drink. Okay, I've got my doctor now. Hold on. Stay hydrated, folks, especially when you are picking up a sweat. Of course, the great thing about this is it's clearing the lymph nodes. So I'm going to show you one more, and then we're going to do a bit of a cool down. I've got 3 more minutes left on here. So, still got my right foot on the band. I've got the band here. Okay. Now this one, I'm going to call it the farmer's pull. I'm going to call it the farmer's pull. In fact, I'm going to call this the Calamity Jane because she's a homesteader, isn't she? So I'm going to do the Calamity Jane Pull. You go there. Okay? Now you can feel that, especially in the side of your abs. You know, on the sides. Go down. Pull. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Really feeling it. Okay? One more. Oh! Look! You can see Calamity Jane doing this, can't you? She's sorting out those chickens. So okay. So I'm going to do one on the other side because I'm thinking I've not done much work on my right side. Everything seems to have been with my left. So let me just do Some more pulls on this side. Okay, so there, and pull and stretch. Oh my. You see, I can see now why Calamity is doing so well on her weight loss journey. Okay, one more. Right. So the last thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the lymphatic drainage. Remember, start with the massage in the neck, down, just below where the ear and the jawline meet. Massage it down. I haven't got a huge amount of grip in my fingers because of the Raynaud's, so that's why I'm using my knuckles. But I think for most people, they can just use that and get the same level of massage. Okay, so you do that. You go to the lymph nodes in your armpits. So again, I'm just massaging with my fist almost, just so it feels suitably massaged. Okay, I've done quite a bit already. I've been pulling in my stomach, which will certainly have helped the lymph nodes in my stomach. I'm going to do it again. And obviously, if I wasn't on camera, I would do the lymph nodes in the groin. So imagine that's where your pants sit. So you'd be massaging there, sort of thing. Okay. So because there's some amazing, when you feel the difference from those lymph nodes that are just in the groin area. As I say, I'm not going to do it now. I'm not going to do it on camera. But that is just 10-minute vibration plate exercises, and I'm showing you just how you do it with the resistance bands. Apologies it took me so long to get my feet underneath the bands, but that's the way of the mobility issues. I've got Raynaud's in these toes. Okay, so thank you for joining me. Sleep well, slim down, and I'll see you next time.